Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Azim bin Muhammad Fauzi and my matric card number is DE190145. So we are from group A 2.1 for the Power Engineering Lab 3 MEK. So we will discuss for activity 2, which is the voltage DC to DC boost converter. And I will show you the circuit, which is the voltage DC to DC boost converter. For the voltage converter, there are many topology, which is there are also a boost converter, buck boost converter, and many more. But in this lab, we are focusing for the voltage DC to DC boost converter. So DC to DC boost converter is also known as the step up converter because of the average output voltage is higher than the input voltage. And then as we can see at the circuit here, there are a voltage source, inductor, diode, switch, capacitor, and also the resistor. And for the DC to DC boost converter, the input current characteristic is good, but the output current characteristic is bad. And for this lab, we need to design the DC to DC boost converter. So in designing this converter, we need to calculate a few parameter for it to successfully design the converter. So this is the lab activity question, which is it stated that to design a battery charger by using the boost converter to provide an output voltage from 24 volt to the 12 volt source, and the load is 50 watt. So based on the question, we can get three information, which is the V out is 24 volt, and the V source is 12 volt, and the output power is 50 watt. So for the calculation part, we will start with the duty cycle. We have to calculate the duty cycle. So the duty cycle is the ratio of time of a load or circuit is on compared to the time the load or the circuit is off. So based on the definition, we can calculate the duty cycle by using the formula of V out is equal to V source over 1 minus D. And we will derive the equation to find the duty cycle. So the formula become duty cycle, or D is equal to 1 minus V source over V naught, or V out. So we just have to substitute the value, which is V source is equal to 12 volt and V out is equal to 24 volt. And then we will get the duty cycle is equal to 0.5. So next is for the resistance used for the output power. As mentioned in the question earlier, the output power is 50 watt. So by using the formula of P out is equal to V out squared over R, to determine the resistance, we just have to derive the equation, which is R resistance is equal to V out squared over P out, or output power. And we just have to substitute the value, which is, as we know, that V out is equal to 24 volt and P out, or output power, is equal to 50 watt. And then we will get the resistance is equal to 11.52 ohm.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Fikri bin Shafi'i. My matric number is DE190143. So for today, I will present about the calculation process for the designing the boost converter, DC to DC boost converter. So the question number 3 is, if the switching frequency set to be 220 kilohertz, what is the minimum inductor parameter, which is the Lmin? So in order to obtain Lmin, what we need to do, we have to use this formula, which is Lmin equal to D times 1 minus D square, R equal divided by 2F. D is the duty cycle, R is the resistance value, and F the switching frequency. The D and R we obtained from the previous question, and we calculate 0.5 times 1 minus 0.5 square times 11.52, which is the value, divided by 2 times 200k, which is the frequency value. And the value of the Lmin that we obtain is 36 microhenry. So the next question is, what will happen if the inductance value are set to be less than the Lmin? So in DC to DC boost converter, the L must be chosen higher than the Lmin. So if the value of inductance is chose less than Lmin, the output waveform for the inductor current will be in the discontinuous conduction mode. So in order to ensure that the output waveform in the continuous conduction mode, the value of L min, the value of inductor must be chosen greater than L min. So the next question is, what is the value of capacitance if the ripple factor we set less than 1%? So in order to obtain the capacitance value, we need to use this formula, which is C equal to D divided by R, F, and R. So D is the duty cycle, R is the resistance, F is the frequency, and the small r is the ripple factor, which is 0.01%. 0.01. So we calculate 0.5 divided by 11.52 times 20k times 0.01, and we obtain the capacitance value, which is 217.01 microfarad. I think that's all from my part. I will pass to my friends. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Musakim, and I will show you how to construct the simulation for activity charger 12 volt to 24 volt. First, we have here the constant, and we have PWM generator. We have go to block, we have from block, we have power GUI, we have current measurement, we have series RLC branch, MOSFET, diode, DC voltage source, and voltage measurement, scope, and display. Okay, for the constant, we use 0.5 from the duty cycle, and PWM set the switching frequency to 20k, and for L, the value inductance is 36 micro. Then for capacitance, the value is 270.01 micro. The value of resistance is 11.52, and we can run the simulation. So when we run the simulation, we can get the voltage output, which is 22.95. And okay, for the waveform, we can use the scope to know the current inductor, voltage output, and duty cycle. So this is our current inductor waveform. This is the voltage output waveform, and this is the duty cycle waveform. Next, for question number 7, increase the L min by 10 times to ensure the full continuous. So we change the value for inductance to 360 micro. Then we change the constant value to 0.1, and then we run the simulation. So we can get the voltage output for duty finder 0.1, and we increase the constant value based on this table 0.1. So we have the calculation here. The value is 30.33, but the simulation is 12.53. For duty cycle 0.2, we get from the calculation 15, but the simulation is 40.18. For duty cycle 0.3, the calculation value is 70.14, but the simulation is 16.30. For duty cycle 0.4, the calculation is 20, but the simulation is 18.08. duty cycle 0.5, we get the calculation we get 24, and the simulation we get 22.9 for duty cycle 0.6. From the value the calculation we get 30, and the simulation is 28.43. For the duty cycle 0.7, we get the calculation value is 40, but the simulation we get 36.95. And lastly, duty cycle 0.8, we get the calculation 60 volt, and the simulation we get 50.79. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.